today I have got something fancy. It's a little bit crazy, but I have seen more and more people buying this stuff or offering this stuff secondhand because I think they did not buy what they wanted to buy. So more and more people in more and more offers in networks, in large selling platforms are offering these shirts from Pakistan, made in Pakistan. And I want to do a review now. It sounds a little bit strange, but I have a replica here to compare. A replica made in Europe. That's very close to the original, but without the patina from the 100 years ago. So I want to compare them to show you what I mean when I speak about these things. So first of all, these shirts are relatively cheap. But the problem is that these guys from Pakistan mostly don't show you the actual shirt, but they show you a museum piece that they found somewhere in the net, and don't expect to get what you see in the first picture, what they show you, because they will make you such a copy what they think it is, but it is not. So they are not interested so much in the much details and to go into research it correctly. They just want to produce a cheap item to sell fast. And these guys normally are leather craft workers, leather factories doing some items for Wild West and fringe jackets and whatever, for modern cowboy gear and Wild West style jackets, whatever, and biker gear and so on. And you will see this on the shirt I will show you. I bought this secondhand, so somebody who also bought it, and it was not as he expected it, and so when I got it, I did not see that it's coming from Pakistan, but when I got it, I said, but now I know how they are, and I want to show you what you get, because over the time there are more and more of these items from Pakistan pop up, and I want to show you, give you a review what's different and what to expect. That's not the item you see on the front page, probably not. So first of all, for the untrained eye, these look very similar, except that the red is very bright. But yeah, historic shirts were made front and back the same, and you just can say the front and the back. Normally, the hair fringes they are on the back. There you see where the back is of these historic shirts. Here you see it clearly. On the back is nearly nothing, and on the front it looks very decorative. So it's something to put on the wall for your statue collection or whatever. It's maybe fine. So then on a historic shirt, normally the arms, this is a reproduction of an 1890s Warshirt, something, or 1860s, 70s, 90s, something like this. And you see normally these arms are made of the cut off upper half of the skin of the hide. This is the neck here. The neck is giving the arm, the front arm, and these are the front feet. So then you have here these flaps. They are on the back and on the front, and these are loose because you have shirts that are the necks from the deer that's used here. So yeah, this is different than what you see on these Pakistani shirts. These here is sewn on. This front flap is sewn on. You don't have one on the back. It's just it look alike. So nothing else. And it's leather. It's not. This is not woolen fabric, what it would be originally. Here you see also it's sewn around. I mean, the craft work is okay, but it's not as it was in the back then in the 1800s. So then This leather is normal Suede, whatever. I don't know if it's pick or whatever. It's what you have in white vest jackets with fringes on and so on. These modern cowboy jackets. It's the same material. Maybe it's a pig also, or I think so. So, or goat could also be. So you have, because of the sizes of the skins, you have it's there sewn in the back, and the shirt, because these manufacturers are normally doing bike wear, so they use modern cuts for these garments. So you see here, it's like a modern shirt. It's not cut straight, but you have an armhole like in modern garments and modern fashion garments. So then the fringes here, this is all synthetic hair. So it's all a lot of plastic, but it looks okay. Then the beadwork. We have actually real beadwork. This is okay, but what I want to show you here, you see the black. It's like, I don't know what. It's not really a fabric, but fleece, whatever. But the beadwork is sewn on, and it's sewn on later. Some of these shirts I have seen where they put a leather strip or whatever on, and they just put it to the corner here, so you don't see the black strip. But the black strip should always tell you Pakistani work. Then you see these are beaded from here to here, so always straight lines, like a rosette stitch or a crow stitch. But actually, this is not historically correct. Historical correct is for this, because this shirt, this Pakistani shirt, should show a Sioux or Cheyenne style shirt, but it does not do it well because of this crow beadwork stitch. Here you see the lanes. The beadwork here is done from here to here and going back. So always just in lanes, just except these are going from here to here, and these are counted within the lanes. So this is typical for Cheyenne or Lakota, Dakota shirts, Warshirts from the 19th century. So this is a copy, but they are made the same. You don't have this on the Pakistani shirts. So yeah, sounds a little bit strange, but I think the quality is not too bad, but it depends on what you are looking for with your shirt, what you want you to plan to make. I bought this second hand because I don't know, somebody bought it but did not want to have it anymore. So I said, okay, it's for me, it's cheap enough to put it. We do a lot of decoration work where we put something hands on display, and you have a lot of kids running around, so they maybe take it down and put it on or so. And for this shirt is absolutely fine. I don't need a perfect copy for these cases to use for display, whatever. I can put the good ones I could put on the rooftop, and these are very good for getting touched, whatever. It's not a problem. So I said, okay, you can give it me, I buy it from you. This is how I got it for my little movie about Buffalo Bill show, and so it's one topic, and this is not suitable. It's nothing that I personally would use for something like a reenactment or so. It's not fitting, simply not fitting. I have seen people from the power scenery circuit that are using the trousers for that. They also offer trousers with beaded strips at the sides. So I mean, it's a cool idea, simply when you can't afford a very well-made beadwork, that you say, okay, I use it 5 years and then I try to replace it with maybe made by myself or whatever, or beaded by somebody you know, tribally know. So I think it's a good thing to know what you get, and this is what the video is for. So hopefully it helped you a little bit.